I'm Courtney and I'm the growth marketer at Followup CRM, and today I'm here with Bob. Bob is the Senior VP of Marketing at Best Roofing, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about his experience using Followup from a marketing perspective and how it helps keep his team on track and all the day-to-day so much easier. So if you want to dive in and talk a little bit through that.
Sure. I think the beauty of Followup, quite honestly, the foundation of the behaviors is linked to sales behaviors. And there's a psychology behind every sales behavior so that if a customer is typically going to say yes after 3 contacts, after 4 contacts, well, you get to know. And with the employment of Followup, our team is aware now's the time to call them back. Now's the time we said we'd follow up. Now's the time we promised to have this contract on their desk. Someone is supporting us, and it's a system helping us meet our goals and stay on task. And that is a really a serious game changer.
Yeah, and it definitely really helps out with the accountability aspect of it too. I know you were telling us a story earlier about your experience with Followup and some historical business, if you want to.
Well, the beauty of this is I'm into leads, but I'm also into proposals. You can get 100 leads, but if those leads don't turn into proposals, actual contracts, well then all you're doing is staying busy. The best part about Followup, I can actually identify when I go to a trade show how many leads came in, but then go back to that same document and you find out how many proposals came from those leads. Because, Courtney, quite honestly, if you've got a great team and they're pressing the flesh and they're shaking hands and they're sitting behind a table for the day, a lot of people will say hi. You'll make a lot of, acquaintances. But acquaintance, that's an acquaintance. A relationship that's contractual changes everything. Yeah. That's one of the way it helps us. Another way is, I had a client call, potential client, and they wanted us to come out and take a look at their roof. It's a big condominium up in West Palm Beach. And in the conversation, he goes, I think we've used you before. Well, once I knew what the name of their complex was, I typed it in. Not only did they know us, we'd been out there 4 times in the last 6 years, and each time we drove to West Palm Beach, each time we sat and talked with someone, each time we walked the roof, each time we gave a proposal. But listen to this, at no time in that same time frame did they give us business. They chose to go in-house. They chose another company. So it's real expert awareness of where that potential client might be. Because quite honestly, in our world, the roofing business, sometimes somebody just needs another quote. And I would prefer not to put the energy in just another quote. Don't get me wrong, we'll put energy into any opportunity, but knowing to measure the sensitivity to the time frame and the need to get there based upon the relationship is incredibly helpful.
Right. I'm glad that you're leveraging those tools, because I feel like you can really allocate all your time to where it really matters and not waste your time on throwing out bids where it's not going to close, and you can see that historical data and make the best decisions based on that. So,
well, it's going to sound like an infomercial, but Courtney, we're real Followup fans over at Best Roofing, and we seriously are, because it really does help us in the day-to-day practical matters of doing business well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us, and we're excited to see what growth you guys continue to have.
Thank you for having me.